Donald, you are so wrong. You are absolutely
All right.
wrong.
If that girl standing on the orange crate eating those olive branches wasn't representing peace, what was she?
Freedom, Donald. And that wasn't an orange crate that she was standing on. That was symbolic of elevation. And that wasn't an olive branch she was eating. That was any branch representing total oral freedom.
Whatever happened to shows like Oklahoma and My Fair Lady? I used to go to them and relax. Tonight I worried throughout the whole play.
Great, Donald. That means you were involved. What were you worried about? Society? Prejudice? What? Tell me.
I was worried about that poor lady getting splinters in her tongue. Honey, how many more plays are there in this series?
Oh, I think 3. I think we have one next Tuesday. Let me see. We've already seen the Deathly Chill of Charlie Bananas. And Donald, it's here. It's here.
What's here?
My high school reunion. I've got to send out invitations and make all the arrangements.
How did you think of that all of a sudden?
Because I was looking in my 5-year calendar. So they gave this to me when I graduated because I was the class secretary-treasurer. See? Send out notices for reunion. Look at that handwriting. I always got good marks in penmanship. My circles were only average, but my ups and downs were the best.
The worst. High school reunions. I went to one once. I swore I'd never go to another one.
You may not go to any more of yours, Donald, but you are definitely coming to mine.
No, I'm not, honey. I can't stand them. Hi there. Remember me from chemistry? Remember the fun we used to have in study hall? Wonder if fat old Mrs. Gunther is still alive.
There she is.
Who? Oh, she's gorgeous. Elaine Pessin.
Not that girl. That girl. Oh, my gosh. There's the other Anne. Oh, I forgot all about her. Anne King. We always sat next to each other. Her name started with K and mine started with M, and since there weren't any L's, we were always together. Everybody called me Anne and her the other Anne.
I think I'm going to be nauseous.
Oh, Donald, you're really going to love this reunion.
I'm not going to love it or hate it. I'm not going.
Oh, Donald, now come on. You've got to come. I want to show you off to my friends.
Honey, those things are terrible.
Oh, Donald, please. Do you have a B?
A what?
Give me a B. Give me an R. Give me an E-W-S-T-E-R. Rooster!
I am nauseous.
Oh, Donald, now come on. You've got to get with it. You've got to get into the spirit. Now, I need your help.
Honey,
Oh,
look,
Donald, please, I've got a million things to do. I've got to send out 120 announcements. I've got to pick a time and a date. I've got to set up a restaurant. And you've got to help me write the announcement.
All right. But can we do it tomorrow? I have to get home right now.
Why?
Well, you see, I have this algebra problem for homework tomorrow where this train leaves New York for Chicago at 2 o'clock, traveling at 60 miles an hour, and the conductor has the 72-hour virus with X plus Y squared.
What's pulling the train?
A locomotive.
B-R-E-W-S-T-E-R. Donald! Donald, okay, I'll stop. Donald, I'll stop.
Oh, just a second, honey, please. Sit down.
Okay. Donald.
Honey, I can't talk just this minute, please, okay? Just hang on. Hello? Oh, hi, Bill. Yeah, fine. Fine. Oh, okay, listen, why don't we have lunch later in the week? Yeah, call me about Wednesday. Okay, Bill. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Donald.
Just a second, honey, please. Hello? Hi, Jerry. Yeah, it was a great game, wasn't it? Yeah, I think they're going to win the division. Sure. No, I'm positive. Listen, why don't you drop down here later, okay? All right, bye-bye.
Donald.
Hello.
Hi, Donald. Will you please help me with my reunion announcement?
All right.
You hung up on me.
Okay. Give me all the information.
I have everything you need to know right here.
Okay. Where's it going to be?
I don't have everything you need to know.
Honey, how can you invite people to a reunion if you don't know where it's going to be?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Daddy's restaurant, I guess.
You guess? Honey, look, I suggest you have a meeting to decide where it's going to be. I mean, you can't send out announcements with a lot of guesses.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, I know. I'll send out announcements to the old steering committee, and we'll have a planning meeting this Wednesday night to decide. Good idea. Okay, Donald, type that up.
Where?
On the typewriter.
Where is the planning meeting?
Oh, I don't know.
Honey, why don't you call a special meeting of the steering committee to decide where the steering committee should meet?
Good idea. That's a good idea. Where should that meeting be?
Roll, Giraffes, roll! Get that goal, Giraffes, go! We'll win the game, we'll win the day, we'll shout your praise,
We'll win the fight. That's right. We'll show Hey, should we start now, Ann? Why don't we wait till Mike's answer? He's the old president. Let him conduct the meeting. What's Mike doing now?
Oh, he's in business with his father, construction.
You're kidding.
Wow.
I thought he always wanted to be a lawyer.
No, he did. Until he found out he had to go to school for it. Oh, Mike.
Daddy, you can come in, you know.
Purple and gray.
All the blues and gold were taken.
Hey!
Mike! Oh, it's great to see you.
Let me look at you. You look terrific.
Oh, thank you. Daddy, you remember Mike Foster?
Foster, how are you?
Oh, can't complain. Because if you do, who cares? Right, Lou?
Yeah.
Lou, that's a sign you're getting older when you can call one of your friends' fathers by their first name. Hey, listen, how's Helen?
Who's Helen?
Ann's mother.
Oh, is that her name? I still call her Mrs. Marie.
Come on in.
Listen, you know, the old man's all right. If you want, I'll talk to Lou.
No, I think it's really best that I handle Daddy myself. Bye, Ann. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Good night, you giraffe, you.
Bye. Bye.
Handle, Daddy.
Yes. Mr. Marie, there is a business proposition that I would like to discuss with you for just a minute. Sit down.
How much?
What?
How much is this reunion going to cost me?
On the contrary, Daddy, I am prepared to offer you money for this reunion.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. The steering committee of our class has hired me to pick the restaurant for our class reunion dinner, and we would consider having it at your place.
Consider?
If the price is right,
And if the price isn't right?
we'll have it at Harry Jansen's place.
Harry Jansen's place is a greasy spoon. Flies won't even eat there.
He also has a son who's in our graduating class, Daddy, and in all fairness, we simply have to, I have to, get competitive bids from both you and Mr. Jansen.
Anne, you're my daughter.
Daddy, being your daughter has absolutely nothing to do with this. I love you more than Mr. Jansen, and I'd rather have you as a father than Mr. Jansen. But I'm not speaking to you as a daughter. I am speaking to you as a class representative. Now, how much would you charge us for a roast beef dinner?
$5.50.
$5.50? Daddy, I'm your daughter.
Uh-huh.
Well, what I mean is, Mr. Jansen sells the roast beef dinner for $3.75 to the public.
Sure he does. And by the time the public is finished cutting the fat off of it, they can stuff the remaining meat in a hollow pea.
Daddy,
Have you ever tasted one of Jansen's steaks?
no.
Neither has anybody who ever ate one.
Now, how about chicken? How much would you charge us for a chicken dinner?
At my place, $4. At Jansen's, your life.
Daddy, will you come on? Now, I need your help.
All right, I tell you what I'll do. You hold your reunion at Jansen's, and I'll provide free sandwiches the next morning for all the relatives in the waiting room of the County General Hospital.
Gee, Ann, you didn't have to call me. Whatever you and Mr. Jansen agree upon is fine with the class.
Oh, no, Mike. My father owns one of the restaurants that we're bargaining with, and I think it's only right that somebody else from the class is here. I don't want there ever to be a question of favoritism.
Terrific. I think you're just swell. You always were.
Now, Anne, I think I've got a price that should please you.
Oh, fine.
A roast beef dinner, which will include salad, 2 vegetables, soup, a roll, and ices. And special price for my son's class, $3 a plate.
Wow, that sounds terrific.
Yeah, it certainly does. Tell me, Mr. Jansen, will that be lean meat?
Lean meat? Oh, yes, I see. Is your father still telling his hollow pea joke about my food?
Well, I just feel that I do have an obligation to my class.
It will be the same meat your father would serve.
Well, my father's prices are much higher.
Sure. And I could charge more, too. If I wanted to hire waiters who talk French, put out linen napkins, your father charges at least $1 more for atmosphere. I don't sell atmosphere. I sell food. Of course, if your class is interested in that...
Excuse me, Mr. Jansen. Anne, we'll have it here. It's cheaper. We'll save a fortune.
Yeah, I guess so.
How much do you have in the class account anyhow?
How much do I have? And what account?
The class account. You remember, graduation. We took the treasure and gave it to you to save for the reunion. $360.
$360? You gave me? I don't. Where? You gave me 300. When did you give me $360?
You were the treasurer.
Oh. Sure. I was the treasurer. I mean, for a minute there, I didn't even know what you were talking about. Of course, I know I was the treasurer. I have to call a person. Like that? Hello, Donald. Hi, it's Anne. Fine. Don, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Donald, did I ever mention anything to you about having any money for a class reunion? I didn't think I did. Oh, the second question. Yeah, Donald, could you please meet me at my apartment in an hour and a half? I've lost that money, and I think I'm going to need you to hold me when I'm having this panic I'm expecting. Oh, I can't remember. Some of those kids must have been on that committee with me.
What amazes me is that you didn't remember anything about the money, and that guy, Mike, remembered it was exactly $360.
Well, there were 120 kids in the class, and I guess the dues were $3 apiece. My father.
Another one of those sentences. Your father what?
If I did have that money, I'll bet I gave it to Daddy to hold for me. I'm going to call him.
It's almost 12 o'clock.
Well, I've got to know, Donald.
Your father may be sleeping.
Well, I'm his daughter.
You may have to remind him of that. Well... What's the matter?
What am I going to say when he asks me where we're having the reunion?
Well, tell him you picked Jansen's because the price was $1 cheaper. He'll understand that.
You think he will?
Of course not.
Well, I'm going to call him anyway. I've got to know, Donald. I won't sleep until I know about that money.
All right, then call him.
What'll I say about Jansen's?
Well, okay, I agree. If you tell him you picked Jansen's because the price was cheaper, he'll be upset. Oh, wait a minute. I know what you can say.
What?
Tell him it's because the food is better.
Donald?
That's twice you probably woke him up.
You think it rang?
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, hi, Daddy. Well, it was me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy. Daddy! I'm in trouble. Daddy! It's about money. Well, I'll tell you about the dinner later. I just want to ask you a question. Do you remember when I graduated from high school? Daddy, I know you remember when I graduated. Well, just let me finish. Did I give you $360 to hold for me? Daddy, oh, okay. All right, I guess I didn't. The dinner? Well, I'll tell you about it later. You sleep well. We're going to have it at Jansen's. Bye.
Because the price was cheaper.
Because the price was cheaper. Oh.
That's it.
Okay, let's hear it.
No, you read it to yourself.
Oh, come on, Donald. Read it to me.
Honey, I made myself sick writing it. I'd die if I had to reread it.
Oh, give it to me. A roll, Giraffes, a roll, and a salad and soup in a bowl.
Oh, I can't stand it. I really can't stand it.
They'll be dining and dancing at the Cafe of Jansen for the reunion of our high a Cole.
Oh.
That's cute, Donald. That's very cute. A Cole means school in French, and it rhymes with roll and bowl. It's a perfect limerick, and I love it. And write another one, because nobody will get it.
Man.
Oh, Donald, please, because I really can't do it. I just can't think of anything with that dumb $360. What am I going to do?
Honey, do you want me to loan it to you?
No, it's got to be someplace, right?
Hello, Helen. Listen, I'm going to drive into the city and give Ann that $360. Of course I didn't have it. She never gave it to me. She's so upset about this whole thing that Helen, if she can't remember whether she gave it to me, then how could she remember whether she didn't give it to me? Right. Yeah, I'll probably be home late. No, I won't tell her it's from me. She'd never take it. Goodbye, Helen.
Okay, that's the last one. Warren Debs. Those are the 3 people I remember working with on the Treasury report. One of those kids has got to have the money.
All right. Suppose one of them does. What then?
Well, I'll just kind of casually bring it up at the reunion. I'm sure they just forgot about it.
Suppose they all deny having it.
Well, then I'll watch them. Because I can tell when a person is lying, Donald. It's an eye thing. It always happens. I can always tell.
Suppose one or all of them doesn't come to the reunion.
Well, then we'll know why, won't we? Who is it?
Your father.
Oh, Daddy.
Hello, sweetheart. Well.
Hello, Mr. Murray.
Are you always here, Hollinger?
Well, when we don't go out to dinner, I'm usually here at this hour, yes.
What are you doing here, Daddy? Not that I'm not glad to see you. I always am. I mean, any time. How come?
I found your money.
Oh, Daddy! Oh, how fantastic! Where was it?
Where was it? It was in the bank, of course. You gave it to me, I put it in the bank and forgot about it.
Then there's probably some interest due on it.
What?
Well, if it's been in the bank all these years, it's probably earned at least 4% interest a year. And you owe that, too.
How terrific! Is that right?
Yes, of course it's right. I'll figure out the interest.
You're fibbing, Daddy. You're fibbing about the whole thing.
What are you talking about?
It's an eye thing. I can see it. You're doing an eye thing, Daddy. You're getting this out of your own pocket just to make me feel better.
I told you it was in the bank.
Daddy.
Well, what's the difference? I'll chalk it off $1 a day for a year. After all, you are worth it.
Oh, Daddy, thank you, but I can't take it. And besides, $1 a day would be $365.
She's right.
Do you mind?
Well, Sherlock, do you see the suspects?
Yes. There's Estelle Stone, the one with the blue ribbon, dancing.
She could be hiding the money.
The eyes, Donald. Watch the eyes. Oh, and there's Melville Watson. He was our class vice president. He was on the committee, too. See the one with the cards?
He brings cards with him?
Mm-hmm. He's a very good magician. Just the type who could make $360 disappear. Oh, and there's another one. Rusty Farrell. See the one with the red hair? That's why we called her Rusty.
Really? I thought it was because she's sweet. Want to get some punch?
Anne!
Oh, Estelle, hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I haven't seen you since biology. This is my husband, Flip. He was a year ahead of us, remember? Scored 22 points against Hillsgrove.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this your husband?
No, I'm not married.
Oh.
This is Donald Hollinger. Don, this is Flip and Estelle Stone.
Weber.
Oh, yes, Weber.
Play much basketball, Don?
Not since the '64 Olympics.
Olympics. Hollinger, I don't remember that name.
I played for Lithuania.
Oh, they're good.
Bye, see you later.
Bye.
Well?
Oh, no, definitely not. Mm-mm.
I remember the time you blew up the sink in chemistry, and old Miss Betts just stood there staring at you in shock with her hair in flames.
Yeah, right. And remember, though, when we all collected the money for the class reunion?
Weren't Melville and Estelle on that committee with us?
Right, that's right. And remember all the money came pouring in? And remember what happened to it?
What?
So how have you been, Melville?
Marvelous, Anne. And you?
Oh, fine, just fine. A lot of water's certainly gone under the bridge since we were all in high school.
You bet.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot sure happened since you and Warren and Rusty and I were given the money for this class reunion tonight.
You bet.
It's funny how you always say, you bet. You used to bet quite a bit in those days, I remember.
Gee, that's right. Seems like I always had a bet going on something.
Bet you lost a few, too.
Oh, I sure did.
Uh-huh. I noticed that you were doing your card tricks tonight. Bet you play a lot of cards.
No. I just keep in practice for when I entertain the youth groups at my church.
Your church?
I'm a minister now.
Oh, my gosh. Isn't that nice? Sure, I could tell. I could tell by your eyes. Oh, that's lovely. A minister at church.
Honey, are you sure you don't want me to write out one of my checks and then you can pay me back later?
No, that's okay, Donald. I think I've got enough money in my account to cover it. It's just a waste, though. Wish I could have found that money.
I'm sorry, honey.
You wanted to see me, Anne?
Oh, yes, Mr. Jansen. I just wanted to give you the check for tonight.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Go right ahead.
Mr. Jansen, while we're waiting, I was wondering whether you'd like to make a small contribution to one of my favorite charities.
Well, what is it?
Well, you see, we're trying to help this poor girl find a little peace of mind, and we only need the last $360.
Here you are.
Oh, good. Oh, now, let me see. Which pocket shall I put this in? I can't put it in this pocket because that's where the $360 check is from Lou Marie.
Daddy gave you a check?
Mm-hmm. And I can't put it in this pocket because that's where I put the check from Estelle Weber.
Donald, it was Estelle. See, I knew it. She had good eyes, Donald. I could tell by her eyes that she wasn't lying.
But she never said anything.
I never asked her. It doesn't make any difference. Isn't that terrific? Daddy gave him a check. Oh, Donald, isn't that sweet? Could I please have back my father's check?
Oh, of course, Anne. Here. It's a shame, though. I mean, with all that money, over $1,000, you could have had some reunion.
I'll say. We could have had the same dinner at Daddy's place.
Touche.
You know, reunion nights aren't so terrible after all.
See?
Of course, it all depends if you find a nice, quiet corner to dance in like this.
I agree with you 100%.
And the truth is, if we can find a spot like this at your next reunion, I'd be more than thrilled to come with you.
I knew you'd see it that way.
You want a drink or anything?
Oh, no, Donald. I just want to dance like this all night with you.
Perfect.